You often hear defend the cause of the weak and fatherless, maintain the rights of the poor and the oppressed. You read about children that were either abandoned or have lost their parents to a terrible disease like AIDS. Did you know there are over 140 million orphans worldwide, and that about 6,000 children become orphans each day? These children often lose stability as they are shunted from one relative to another, and in worse cases, they end up living on the streets as outcasts, struggling to get enough to eat. When a child remains in need, both their present life and their future are subjected to heartache. This emotional trauma can gouge a deep scar in these children. This devastating reality resonates with our mission of demonstrating the love of God in word and deed to hurting and needy people around the world. As a result, we directly support grassroots level organizations around the world. We provide basic necessities of life: education, counseling, spiritual care, treatment and care for those with special needs. Children supported through this initiative now have a hope for the future, able to impact their communities and even their nation. At the same time, we've witnessed women of all ages treated as second class during times of natural disasters and humanitarian crisis. Did you know more than 70% of the world's impoverished population is women? And 2/3 of the world's nearly 1 billion illiterate adults are women. Unfortunately, in nearly all impoverished countries, males are favored over females from the moment of birth. Many women are forced to work long hours, and some are sold into slavery and prostitution in order to provide income for their families. In other cases, if the husband dies or marriage ends, many men will not marry a widow or divorced woman. Some are even treated as outcasts, leaving them to fend on their own without education to support themselves and struggling to make ends meet. We support these destitute and abused women and ensure they are ministered to and reintegrated into society by meeting their basic needs, by providing vocational training, by offering counseling, as many of the women deal with shame, guilt, anger, and pain from being rejected and treated as lower-class citizens, and by receiving spiritual care, as many have lost hope. So where do you fit in? You can get involved in 3 ways. You can 1. Sponsor a child at $30 a month, or a destitute woman at $25 per month. Or 2. Give to one of the homes. And 3. Go on a life team project and help out with one of these homes. Will you partner with us? Will you help us transform the lives of vulnerable children and destitute women into godly leaders by redeeming them from a life of poverty, restoring their identity, and reconciling their place in their community?